Right. Stuck in the Dark by Aiden G's. Vox, I'm really about to die. Tell the other Luxia members and all of the Niji-Sanji members that I love them so much. Thank you for the memories, Mr. spoke as he covered himself with a banana leaf. God. Vox just sighed and focused on making a fire with these two rocks. He can't let Mr. die on his hands. He'll be the first suspect, and he hates his freedom being taken away. Don't die, mister. I'll kill you if you die. I swear you'll have a double death. A minute has passed, and he finally summons the fire to its existence. The fire is big enough for Mister to warm up and have a light. Vox checked Mister if he's still breathing and yes. Vox lets the sleeping Mister have a wonderful dream. He smiled on, the reason that Mister didn't die. Vox was about to close his eyes while sitting and leaning his head on the tree, but he heard a noise, a cracked branch that surely, he thought, was caused by a footstep. Vox immediately grabbed one twig, as he plans to stab the creature with it. He hid one of the large trees that can cover his body against the sight of the creature. Of course, his one priority right now is Mister's safety, so he used Mister as bait for whatever comes out. What? As Mister's safety was his #1 priority, he decides to use Mister as bait to bait out a hideous creature. What the fuck? Now listen, that boy may be my pet, but I don't think I'd treat him that poorly. Wandering Archiver, thank you. Coradine, thank you. I'm so glad someone's camping here. Shh! Someone there! The voices are familiar to Vox, especially the one who shushed. So he just threw the twig out of his hand and wiped his hands on his pants to remove the dirt. Vox decided to appear behind the tree, so it'll be more thrilling. What made you come here? Alban and Folger felt like their souls got separated from their bodies for 3 seconds, but only Alban made a really surprised reaction that even made him throw his things faster than a bullet train. Folger cleaned his throat before speaking. You see, we got lost because people in this timeline are so poor, they can't even provide streetlights in the forest. Vox came out of the tree and came back on where he sat earlier. He saw Folger and Alban standing on the other side of the fire. That's why it's called a streetlight, because it's a light for the street, not in the forest. Do you need some batteries? Before Folger can speak back to say his rebuttal, Vox didn't give him time and interrupted him. Also, don't you produce lights from your eyes? You can use those as a flashlight, you know? I'm a cyborg, not a Superman. Whoa, is that Mr. Senpai? I barely noticed him. Alban pointed the sleeping Mister beside Vox. Yeah, that's Mister. Also, you two should take a rest. It's already late. We can just find our way back to the camp tomorrow. Vox told them, and they immediately followed his orders. Folger climbed the tree and sat on one of its branches to sleep. While Alban just copied Mister, he made his outer garments, leaving the Combini outfit behind as a pillow, and also grabbed a banana leaf as his blanket. This is hilarious. Morning, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. getting up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs.
I'm sorry. While looking for their way back, Mister suddenly felt his stomach begging for some food to eat. So they decided to look for food that would be enough for the 4 of them to eat. Check this out, Vox Senpai. Isn't this tasty? Alban confidently showed the spiky round thing he picked up to Vox. What do you think? Is this edible? Yes, it's actually called pineapple and it's very healthy. It's low in calories and high in vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin C. Vitamin C may also help fight cancer, heart disease, and arthritis. Vox tapped Alban's shoulder. Good job! You know, when I heard about a camping AU called Stuck in the Dark, I was not expecting a scene where I genuinely explain to Alban A, what a pineapple is, and B, the nutritional value of pineapples. This is so funny. Because it's also kind of accurate. Alban happily carried the pineapple in his arms and made his way to look for another edible-looking food. While Vox is also looking at vegetables, Folger suddenly showed up beside him like a ghost. Vox is a cool demon. He's not shocked or surprised. He's calm! What the fuck? Sounds like something I'd say about myself. I'm not shocked. I'm calm. What about this, Voxy? Vox turned around to look at what Folger might show him, and Vox just literally saw a suspicious-looking violet and black-colored mushroom. It even had weird horns. Where's the common sense in this cyborg? That's a highly poisonous fungus, Folger. That's a poisonous fungus, fungus. It's no good. Vox's disappointed face is clearly shown to Folger. Don't pick mushrooms, ever.